When I think of people that we shouldn't fire, I immediately think of people like doctors, airline pilots, and, oh, I don't know, the people in charge of our nuclear weapons, maybe? But apparently, our current administration took a different approach. Yes, in their infinite wisdom, they decided to fire 300 staffers from the National Nuclear Security Administration, an agency with nuclear security right in the name. It's not a mystery. It's not like they were hiding behind some vague title like the Department of Miscellaneous Dangerous Stuff. No, this is the agency that quite literally oversees our nuclear stockpile. And the administration just fired them. And then, oopsie daisy, we gotta take it back. Because shockingly, they realized, wait, these guys are actually kind of important. It's like firing your car's brake system because you thought it was there for decoration. Oh, we didn't realize that the people inspecting and securing the actual nuclear weapons were doing something vital. What did they think NNSA stood for? Not necessary, so adios? And it gets even better. These weren't just desk workers. They fired the very people who write the requirements for nuclear safety and the inspectors who make sure we don't accidentally build a warhead that goes off if you sneeze on it. That's like a restaurant firing the health inspectors and replacing them with a magic 8-ball that just says, looks fine to me. And Congress, yes, even Congress, a place where logic goes to die, is now panicking because they just realized that the administration somehow didn't know what the NNSA does. How? How do you not know what the NNSA does? Were they sitting there like, oh, we just thought they managed like nuclear vibes, like making sure plutonium had good energy, man. And to make things even worse, they realized that they just might have, made a teensy-weensy little mistake by gutting America's nuclear security because they tried to cover their tracks by telling HR to mark all these employees as poor performers. Yeah, the guy making sure our nuclear weapons don't explode by accident was not meeting expectations. Johnson, your quarterly report was late, so we're just going to have to let you go. And by the way, do you mind disarming this warhead before you head out? And HR, even they were like, yeah, we're not going down with this ship. And 2 of them quit out of sheer frustration. You know it's bad when HR quits. Those people usually survive everything. I'm pretty sure there's an HR rep who made it through the sinking of the Titanic, filling out paperwork while the ship went down. So, to summarize, the people in charge of keeping our nuclear weapons safe were fired by people who didn't understand what they do. And now, everyone is scrambling to fix it before we end up in some post-apocalyptic Mad Max scenario where the energy department is sitting in a bunker like, oh, that's what nuclear security meant. But don't worry, folks. I'm sure they've totally got it under control. Totally.